Alrighty, hello everybody. Today I have for you the beautiful Nergigante figure. I figured with Monster Hunter Rise coming out, this is a perfect time for me to take it out and display it. I'll give you guys a view of the box here. It is a massive, well, I shouldn't say massive, there's plenty of figures that are much larger than this, but usually my taller figures, they don't tend to, they just tend to be tall. They don't also tend to be like wide and really heavy. So this is kind of a unique figure for me. Alright, let's get this out of the box. So the retail value of the Nergigante is about $150. Obviously, since it's sold out, it goes for more secondhand, although I believe I found quite a few sites, and I'll link them below, that sell it for, I think they're partnered, so they're not necessarily third party. It's not just like they bought it from Capcom. Oh my god! Get out of there! Jeez. Alright. Whew. Oh my. Yeah, that's a big boy. I always wonder why this happens. Why the plastic gets warped like this. I'm not sure if it's like the plastic doesn't quite fit. Yeah, I can see the back is like that too. Alright. There's tape on here. There is. One thing you gotta be careful of when you get figures like this is sometimes they'll have tape right here and it's really hard to notice it because it's just these tiny pieces of tape. Sometimes you'll try and open the figure really quickly and then that type of thing that you just saw happens. Okay, nothing on top. Oh, it's already kind of coming open. Oh geez. See if I can gently get this out of here. Now, unfortunately, I don't think my boy Nergigante is in the new Monster Hunter, which is a shame because he's, I think, my all-time favorite. Oh, my all-time favorite monster. Oh man, camera angle's even too low for him. There we go. So, like I said, this retails for $150, so we kind of know what to expect from, or we know what we are going to want to expect in terms of quality. And already I'm pretty pleased with it, just from what I'm seeing. Mainly because this is the type of thing. Now, obviously, I don't work for any of these companies, but when I'm imagining that they're going through deciding on what figures to make, certain characters are basically, they're not going to be off limits, but they're going to be much harder to produce. Nergigante is a perfect example because, you know, you can see already just his crazy amount of spikes and how much detail each one is going to need. All right, let's see if we can get this plastic off of them. I don't know when they started doing this for these higher end figures, you know, like more than just like literal stuff from the toy store, but I'm really glad they do this like extra little bit of plastic. Oh my god, yep. If any of you are watching this and you're like long-time Monster Hunter figure collectors, please sound off in the comments. Let me know if this kind of looks like it's on par with some of the older ones, because I know there's figures from all sorts of Monster Hunter games and they're really big and pretty. All right. Yeah, that's gorgeous. I think I'm going to have to do another video on this of a kind of a deeper really a deeper dive and give you guys a really good view of it, get some better lighting, since this is just kind of quick and dirty unboxing. So, not to spoiler my own video here of the next, the next deeper review, but I can already tell that I'm gonna say that this is worth the money. I'm kind of seeing some places where the paint's not the best, especially on the base here. I don't know if that's coming up on the camera. Oh yeah, yep, that's exactly what I wanted to show off. So you can see, I'm wondering if it's possible that this was, no, I don't think so, because you can see the grooves in here from his claws, so he definitely is mounted on this. But yeah, you can see this very distinct line here, which doesn't look great. Overall, the base is, the paint kind of isn't stellar, but I mean, look at that. It makes sense why the base kind of sucks, because that is really pretty. Yeah, funny story actually about this figure. I ordered it and it had gone out of stock on Capcom's site, and I always try and get from the official producers if I can. Just because there's so many fakes of figures out there. Not to say that this one has a lot of fakes, but I just don't ever really want to have to worry about it. And so they restocked it, and I instantly bought it, and no joke, 2 days later they did a sale for like 25% off. But I'm not that bothered. I'd rather have them than not. Alright, that is the first look on the Nergigante creator figure. That's the first look on this figure. Let me know what you guys think, if this is something you're interested in picking up. I'll probably put, oh, actually, Capcom does have a waiting list up on this figure right now. I'm not sure if they're the type of site to redo production lines if there's enough interest. I think Square Enix does that, but Capcom might too. The Capcom American store is always kind of weird though, because they will pull stuff off and make it not visible at all, which I've always been very confused by. So it's like literally the only things they have in stock are the only things that are visible. Anyway, I'll put a link to that down below. I'll put both the official Capcom one with a waiting list. If you click on that link and, like, let's say it's further in the future from when this video was posted and it just goes to a dead link, it probably means that Capcom removed it for some reason. Like they weren't planning on restocking it or something like that. And I'll also include some links to some other sites that are reputable, or I believe to be reputable, that also have the figure for retail price. I'm not going to link any that are putting it for much higher though. So, yep, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Look forward to the future video where I do a more in-depth review of this. I talk about the sculptor, when it was produced. But just to give you guys a little teaser, I do definitely think, pardon me, I do definitely think this figure is worth the price point. It's extremely reasonable for the detail, and it's really unique. It's very different from a lot of stuff that's out there. Anyway, if you like this video and you want to see more like it and you want to see more of my collection, as you guys can see probably during the video, there's a whole bunch of stuff behind the figure that I'm planning on reviewing in the future, and there's a lot more too. So if you guys want to see more of my collection, want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Alright, bye-bye.